guys, what's up? How's it going? Iron Man here. Today is February 3rd, and this is going to be my 14th application review. The ones I'm fixing to show you are pretty much all free from the application store, so if you think you might like them, you can go ahead and grab them. You don't have to worry about paying. I do want to answer a few. I got like 2 questions to answer. The first one is, what was my theme that I'm using? And go into Winterboard, and I will tell you. The theme I am currently using is My Wood Metal. So it is one of my favorite themes, and I haven't changed it since I got it. And the next question I want to answer is that I do have a few iPod Touch 2nd generation cases that I will be doing reviews on, as well as maybe some giveaways in the future. I'm not too sure about that, but I wanted to get that out there because I have been getting a lot of questions about the iPod Touch 2nd generation. And if you don't believe me, I do have it right here. So I still got that for you guys, and this is one of the cases. So stay tuned for all that good stuff. But let's get this started. The first one I'll show you guys is called Evade. Very simple, not drawn out game at all. You have the option of using the tilt accelerometer feature as well as the touch, and to reset your scores. Let's go ahead and do the touch. This is what I'm best at. The object of this game is you're the blue square in the middle, and when you tap the screen it will start, and you have to avoid these moving rectangles that are moving randomly around the screen. It is different every time you play, so that's really cool. And what you have to do is avoid it for the longest time you can. And, you know, my high score I think is about 21 seconds. And the trick is you can't touch the edges, which is really crazy. So I'll go ahead and show you what it is. So basically you move this and drag this around with your finger, and that's what it looks like if you hit the wall. You can't hit any of the sides. Let's go ahead and try this again. And there we go. You can double tap to start again, and I'll show you in a second. And there it is. Again, my higher score is 21 seconds. You can double tap to play, or you can flick it down to quit, and flick it down, it basically drags the page down, which is a really cool feature. And I'll show you the tilt. I usually turn it to this side when I do the tilt, this is a lot more challenging. And my highest on the tilt is about 6 seconds off camera. So that was really hard. But this is Evade. It is free. If you think you might like it, go ahead and grab it. The next one I'll show you guys is called iBlur. Again, this is free application. I haven't seen very many picture applications that are in fact free, and I did find this one. Basically, let me open up my library. You can take a picture from the application or open up a picture from the library. And for the sake of the video, which I thought would be cool, I took a picture of my springboard, and I already actually moved it. And basically what you do is when it loads the picture, you can swipe it whichever way and just shake the the iPhone really fast, and there it is. It'll blur it, and you can do the undo button. It'll bring it back to its original state, and you can shake it again, and it will render, so it does take a minute to load, and you have the option of putting a title on it and saving it in your photo library. This is a really cool application just to mess with, because it does do different blurs at different angles, and depending on how hard you shake the device will determine the outcome of the blur, which is really cool. It does take a few minutes to load, or a minute to load, not a few, excuse me. And it's just about done rendering. And whoa, that was really cool. I don't know how I did that, but you can see the blur. I know you guys can see that straight in the middle. And you can use this as your background and lock screen, you know, whatever you want to do. Of course, you have to have it jailbroken if you want to use it as your background, but I thought that was cool, and it is free, so if you want to go ahead and grab that, you can. The next one I have for you guys is, I've been addicted to this game for quite a few days. This one's called Falling Balls. Very simple application, and basically you're this dude and use the tilt feature. Depending on, you can see the dude right now, depending on how hard you tilt, it's how fast you will run, and you avoid these falling balls. And the longer, there is no time limit or any time like that. It's just your high scores, how many balls you can dodge before you get crushed. And when you get crushed, there's a little graphic so I don't know if small kids can play this, but it's not too bad. But I am saying it because some people do care about that stuff. My high score is 23. You have the option of using the classic or the inverted screen. I like to use invert, and let's go ahead and start, and I'll show you. They do an update so that you can use invert, and as well as a pause feature, which is on the side, and you can't see the balls. and they have to get to the end of the screen. You just have to dodge them. You can't go any further than that, so they did stop you on that, so you can't just stay at the end, but you can go all the way at the end on this side. And I'll show you what it looks like when you get crushed by a ball. Let's try to get crushed by one. Here we go. Boom. You get a little blood splatter, which is crazy, which is really nice. And it will restart. You give you the option to retry. And once you get a pretty high score, you pretty much get addicted to this gameplay to keep coming back to try to beat your high score. This isn't really a drawn out game. Nothing. The levels don't change. There is no sound. So that'd be cool if they had some sound to it. But this is pretty much it. The falling balls. And my high score is 23. If you want to try to beat that, give you a little bit extra challenge. So if you want to go ahead and grab that, you can. I thought that was a pretty cool application. And I did have a few more for you guys, but they're pretty much really long applications, like iMob Online and all that good stuff. Just for the heck of it, I will be posting my iMob Online friend code in the description if you want to add me, but I will be doing a full-on in-depth review on that. I did try to do one in this one, but it was too long. I went way over the limit. So that's what I have in store for you guys, some more. And I do have another video, a case review, that will be uploaded tonight as well, either before or after this video, so if you can go check that out. That was my 14th application review, just a few little new ones to show you guys. And I will catch you guys in my next video. Peace.